Hey, this is Joe. This is Joe Talks, and it's October 8th, 2022. And this time I'm at the house, just in my bedroom, just chilling. Yeah, a few things happened this week. I started playing Destroy All Humans 2. I think I mentioned that last week. But, yeah, playing Destroy All Humans 2, and I kind of like it. It's pretty cool. It's kind of more open world than the first one. Like, the levels are a lot bigger, and yeah, I'm having fun with it. I think I still like the first one though, just kind of out of nostalgia reasons. But yeah, I like the first one still, but I'm still having lots of fun. Yeah, I think I like the first one just because I'm not really into the story of the second one so far. Streamed it a couple times now, and yeah, put a few hours into it, and not really digging the story so far. But yeah, basically it just plays like the first one, or at least the remake of the first one. Kind of play the same, which is good. I mean, I don't really know how the original was, but yeah, it's nice that it plays exactly the same, and there's like a couple new stuff in there, like new weapons and all that. So I've been playing that. I recently got a new keyboard and mouse. Got my first wireless keyboard and mouse, just to make things, just so that there's not a whole bunch of like wires running through my desk, and kind of getting some used to. Like, I don't know why this bothers me, but the mouse, it doesn't make a click sound when it clicks, and I don't know why, but it kind of bothers me. I don't know if that's just normal for some mouses, or if that means it's a bad mouse, or it's not even supposed to do that. But I don't know. Maybe it's just a thing that I have to get used to for now. And I like on the keyboard, there's even like a little phone holder that you put your phone in. Like it's like a little indent, like at the top of the keyboard, that you could just put your phone on, and it holds your phone up. So that's kind of nice. A nice little touch to it. But yeah, probably the only thing I don't like is the fact that, and I probably should have known this just because it makes sense, but it probably runs on batteries, which means I gotta buy batteries, and batteries be expensive these days. So I don't know how I feel about that, but yeah, it's like same thing with my Xbox controllers. I'm so used to using like a charger or one of those like rechargeable packs that you just put in instead of the batteries, and then it just charges your controller, and you don't have to use any batteries. But now that I got the new Xbox, I gotta start using batteries again. I don't know. Maybe I'll get like a little charger stand for it, for the new Xbox, so that I don't have to use batteries. But for now, using batteries. So yeah, there's that. And then last week, like Monday, like something crazy happened to me while I was taking the bus home. So yeah, on Monday when I was taking the bus, I got off the bus, and there was a lady there was a lady running for the bus trying to catch it, but she tripped and fell, and it was a big lady too, and I guess she like landed on her leg wrong or something, because she was hurt pretty bad, to the point where she was just like yelling and crying, and I was the only one there who saw it. And yeah, I'd never been in like a situation like that before, where I had to help someone out like that, or kind of call 911 for someone. And it was my first time ever calling 911 to help someone. So, so hold on, let me try to think what I was trying to say. I didn't realize when you call 911. So I thought, I just figured you call, tell me the ambulance, you tell them where you're at and what happened, and then that's kind of it. And then they just like trace your phone call so they know the exact position, and then they come and rescue you. Or, they send the paramedics or whatever. I literally just thought that's what happens, but apparently it's like a whole like complicated thing where they literally just ask you like a series of questions. And I don't know if I've talked about this, but I hate talking on the phone just because I'm hard at hearing, so it's hard for me to like listen to people on the phone, like to the point where I have to like make people repeat themselves and stuff like that. And I really didn't want to do that to the lady just because of how bad the situation was. Because they would ask me questions and I would do my best to answer them. But and also like all this is happening like on the side of the street, so there's cars running, and I can't really hear well with like the cars passing by and stuff. And then they would even ask me questions I would have to ask the lady who tripped. And because the lady is like in pain, I would try my best to like listen to what she's saying, but sometimes, it's hard to hear, so I don't want to make her repeat herself and get upset that I can't hear her or whatever. But yeah, and then I guess after that, then the lady who tripped, I guess she like called her friend to come, and then her friend came and almost kind of like relieved me, like told me like, you don't have to like stay anymore, I got it. And so I don't even know if like paramedics even came or anything like that, but it's just at least for me, it was like a crazy situation. I've never had to call 911 before, so that was kind of a trip. But then, yeah. Yeah, besides that, not much has changed. Just yesterday, I was kind of planning out what I'm going to be doing. Because in a couple weeks, it's Halloween, and every year I do kind of like a Halloween week thing. But this year is different, considering I've gone just strictly streaming, and I don't like, I don't edit down my videos anymore. So I got a few games in mind that I'm gonna play, and the past couple years I would play a Brutal Legend for Rocktober, but because I beat it last year, I'm still kind of wondering what game I would play for October, because there's not a whole lot of, at least none that I can think of, there's not a whole lot of heavy metal like video games to play, and with the way streaming is now, like you can't play music, so or you can't play licensed music, during your stream, or else you gotta mute it, and it'd just be kind of a shitty stream or a shitty video, really. Because if you watch it live, then you play the music all you want, but then when the VODs come out, or the video, I would have to mute it in order to upload it on the YouTube, and that just seems kind of like a shitty video to watch. A heavy metal video with no heavy metal. So I don't know. Still kind of looking for a game to play for that. But yeah, that's kind of about it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just playing Destroy All Humans 2 for now. I mean, so far so good. I'm having a good time playing it. I'm not really sure what game I'll play next afterwards. And yeah. Before I go though, I should probably spin the wheel at least once, because I feel like I gotta do that at least once per episode, just to spice things up. Another thing I don't like about this mouse is that it's not as it doesn't like slide as smoothly as I want it to. But I guess that's just because it's brand new, and I gotta get used to it, just like how I got used to like the silent clicking, I guess. But I don't know. But yeah, let's see. Oh wow, the new Ozzy Osbourne album. So, I mean that came out like last month, so it's a pretty old topic that I got on there, and I don't think I have listened to it since. But it's kind of crazy that Ozzy Osbourne still got it. He still has it, in my opinion. Like, he still sounds good. And I don't really remember not really any memorable songs on his new album, in my opinion. I mean, he still sounds great, on his songs and stuff, but it's just, obviously not as good as his old stuff. But yeah, I would say it's definitely better than the last album, I think, from what I remember, because I remember him doing a song with Post Malone, or actually two songs, like they did a back and forth. Like Ozzy had one song that featured Post Malone, and then Post Malone had a song on his album that featured Ozzy, and they both sucked. And so it's definitely better than that, I think, in my opinion. But yeah, it's Ozzy Osbourne album is okay. I don't even remember what it's called. But yeah, that's all I got for this week. Halloween is in a couple weeks. Excited for that. Yeah, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Alright, and I'm out. Hey, this is Joe. Oh, what the hell is that? And this is Silent Joe Talks, and it's October 4th, 2021. And it's been a while since I've done one of these. I feel like I say that every episode, but it's true. I haven't been I don't know. I don't really have an excuse as to why I haven't been doing any episodes. I just haven't. Probably just laziness, I guess. Should probably work on that. But yeah. Probably a surprise to no one. But I haven't done a whole lot since then, since the last episode. But if anybody listening follows me on Twitch, I have been playing a lot of games though. I think the last time I recorded, I talked about getting the Xbox Game Pass, which is kind of like if you don't know, it's kind of like the Netflix for video games, where you just pay a monthly subscription to play like hundreds of games or whatever games they have on there. And that's what I've kind of been doing. And yeah, been playing loads of games. I've been playing Fable, which I haven't played since I was a kid, but they had the Fable anniversary version on there, and I've never played that, which at the time was more updated graphics, but now it just kind of looks the same to me. I don't know, it's been a while since I played the original. But yeah, because of the anniversary version being so old, it basically just kind of looked the same to me. But I don't know. I probably have to see like a side by side to notice the difference. But yeah, I had fun playing that, and I finally played Batman Arkham Knight, which I just beat a couple days ago. But I had a lot of fun doing that. I'll probably play even more, to be honest. Probably do like the side missions and stuff. Maybe even use it for a Halloween episode, because I kind of don't know what to I don't know what games to play this year for Halloween week. But yeah, Batman Arkham Knight seemed kind of like spooky and dark. So, and like since it's like themed around Scarecrow, you know, being like fear and scare and all that, I just might play Batman. Just make a Halloween episode of me playing Batman. But yeah, Batman was a lot of fun. And then on the Xbox Game Pass, they do this thing called quests, where if you like play certain games or do certain achievements on certain games, they reward you with points that you can then like redeem for, you know, for certain things. I use it to you can like redeem it for like actual money to put on your Microsoft account, so that when you buy games and stuff, you don't have to use your card. You could just use like the money that you have on the account, which is what I've been doing. You know, it kind of saves me money, you know, every week, because I do spend a little bit. Because I do rent movies still, which seems kind of weird to do now these days, now that everything's digital and when you can stream movies and stuff. There are movies that I still kind of like to rent just to watch and stuff. Like at my desk, I even have like a list of movies that I like look up and see if they have available in the Microsoft store, so I can rent them, or if it's good enough, even buy them so I can have them and own them. But yeah, I've been doing those, like these little quests, like, and they have monthly quests, weekly quests, and then like daily quests. And the monthly quests are the ones that I do with the specific games. I've played 3 different games, 3 different days. Like I played Minecraft. I think the achievement was to like break a certain amount of blocks, which was easy. You do that in like a couple minutes. And then the next day I played State of Decay 2, which it's been a couple years since I played. I might even, you know, play that again. Maybe when I get bored of Batman or something, start playing that again. I think the achievement was to like recruit like 2 survivors, and then the third one was Forza Horizon 4, which is a racing game. I rarely ever play racing games, but I actually kind of liked this one just because of how I liked the cars in it. Like they give you like a starter car, and I don't remember what kind of car it was, but it was a muscle car just because it looked the coolest, so I got that. And like how specific they have like all the settings, so like you can fine tune your car. Like it's not just because in the old like racing games, like all the changes you would make to your car were all like cosmetic, but now it seems like you could be like very specific, like change the engine and the transmission and like even like the size of your tires, and it's just gotten real specific. I don't know. It's probably been like that for a long time. It's my first time playing like a recent racing game, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, but yeah, that was kind of fun too. Maybe I'll even go back to that, play Forza. But yeah, I've been loving the Xbox Pass. It's just kind of cool. The only problem is, unlike Netflix, when you get a game, you have to like actually install it on your Xbox before you can play it. And I still have the Xbox One, the original Xbox One, and my storage on that isn't really big. I think I only got whatever the smallest size was at the time. I think like 500 gigs I have on my Xbox, and that's about it. So yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of room for games. So when I'm playing the pass, like probably like every 3 or 4 games, I have to like uninstall the ones I don't need, and then so I can have more room for more games. And it's just like a cycle. It'll probably be just constantly installing and uninstalling. It's not really a big deal, but it'll probably get more annoying the more games I play. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. In terms of games, at least. But yeah, there's that, and then I think I don't know if I've been talking about me using Wax, the Wax blockchain, buying NFTs and stuff. But I've been buying a bunch of like NFT cards on Wax, and it's pretty awesome. Like Funko Pop has been releasing a bunch of stuff on there, and I've been getting, like, they started out with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then they did the Big Boy Diner cards, which was pretty cool. And then their most recent one they did like last week, they did Iron Maiden Funko Pop, which is pretty cool. I don't really listen to Iron Maiden like that, but the cards, they look pretty awesome. So I bought a pack. I didn't really make my money back, but it's still cool just to get them, I haven't really made a whole lot of money on NFTs, but in my opinion, it's just kind of fun to do, The way I see it, this whole like NFT craze, it's just kind of like betting on football, like 90% of the time I probably lose money, but it's just fun to do, and if I win, it's even more, it just even better.
like winning is just the cherry on top for me. Like I'm still gonna keep doing it regardless. And I hope, yeah, maybe one day when I buy a pack, I'll probably actually make money. And it'll be pretty, and the whole thing will be worth it. And it'll be pretty awesome. But yeah, that's what I've been doing the past month. Today actually is the day that I'm starting to, I'm gonna start riding my bike for Uber Eats. And I don't know, we'll see how that goes. See if I can actually do it, or I'm actually super unhealthy and I probably won't even be able to do one trip, which will probably be the case, but you know, want to stay positive, and I will be able to do it. And yeah, that's about it for this week, or for this month, I guess. I don't know when I'll do another episode. Hopefully next week, but you know, at the latest, probably Halloween, because I probably will do a Halloween episode. You know, I always do every year. So I guess look forward to that, I guess. But yeah, talk to you guys later. And I'm out.